Today we are going to continue with the third subtopic. Third subtopic is simultaneous linear equation in two variables. What does it mean by simultaneous over here? Can you guess? Anyone can guess? Anyone can guess? Simultaneous means you have two equations and then you are going to solve it together. Okay? Dalam bahasa Melayu, ia dipanggil serentak. So, kalaulah saya kata simultaneous linear equation in two variable, maksudnya persamaan linear serentak. You have two linear equations in two variable. Okay, now we look at the situation given on how do you perform simultaneous linear equation and represent them graphically. So today you are also going to learn on how to represent them graphically. That's why when you have to represent simultaneous linear equation, you need to draw two graphs even. So the previous one, you must do it. Okay, if you don't know how to do it, this one for sure, you don't know how to continue. Okay, now we look at the situation. Somebody help me to read this. Let me see. Any new member right now? We have new member. Who just entered? Who are those who just entered? Let me see. Let me see any new name here. Oh, Dayang Nogis just entered. Dayang Nogis? Can I hear your voice, Dayang Nogis? No sound.
Yes, madam.
Oh, yes, okay. Dayang Nogis, can you help me to read from the first paragraph here?
Yes, madam.
Okay, you read this first paragraph, huh? Can you see and read? Baca, Dayang Nogis. Can you see the word? Cannot, huh? Maybe you are using font. Awang Haris then. Awang Haris, can you hear me? Awang Haris? Oh, Dayang Nogis cannot hear me. Awang Haris, can you hear me? Okay, Awang Haris, please read the first paragraph. Can, right? Oh, nah. Okay, first paragraph. What happened, Awang Haris?
Awang said his mic is not working.
Oh, okay. Then I change somebody else. Anis, can I hear your voice?
Yes.
Okay, you read the first paragraph. Good, clear.
Faiza rears a total of 7 chickens and ducks in a coop. The cost of rearing a chicken is Rm2 per week, whereas the cost of rearing a duck is Rm1 per week. The total cost for rearing the chicken and duck is Rm12 per week. How many chickens and ducks can Faiza rear?
Okay, thank you very much. So you see, Faiza raised a total of 7 chickens and ducks. How many chickens, how many ducks? Can we know that? Don't know, right? Do you know the meaning of coop? Coop, something like reban. Reban ayam, huh? Okay. Yeah. So we don't know how many chicken and how many duck. Therefore, later on, we have to make assumption. Okay. So over here, the cost of rearing a chicken is 2 ringgit per week. They have to feed the chicken. They have to feed the duck. The cost of rearing a duck is 1 ringgit per week. And then the total cost of rearing them is 12 ringgit per week. So how many chicken and duck can Faiza rear? Okay. Based on the situation above, let X and Y be the number of chicken and ducks being reared respectively. So we have X and Y to represent the chicken and the duck. Thus, they can form up the equation already whereby X plus the Y, chicken plus duck, is equal to 7. So this is the first one. And then using the cost of rearing, 2 ringgit for chicken, so 2X, 1 ringgit for duck, so 1Y, meaning it is Y only. 2X plus 1Y is equal to 12 ringgit per week. So 2X plus Y equal to 12. That is how we get the simultaneous linear equation for this one. Why I say simultaneous? Because there are two linear equations. Okay. So over here, you can see both the equation form a linear equation in two variables. To determine the number of chicken and the number of duck, we need to find the value of x and y that satisfy both the linear equation. We need to find the value of x and y. And you got to make sure when it comes to simultaneous linear equation in two variables, the variable that involved for both of the equation must be the same. So you can see this is x, y. This is also x, y. If it is PQ, these two are not the same. So we don't call it simultaneous linear equation. They must have the same what again, class? Same what?
Same variable.
Yes, must have the same variable. Only then we can solve it. Okay, now we are going to draw the graph. So this is a graphical method again. For x plus y equal to 7. I'm going to start with the table of value. A very simple table of value whereby I'm just going to find out two values from the graph. When the value of x is 0, for example. When x is 0, y is 7. Directly, can you see? Okay, y is 7. What about when y is 0? What is the value of x? X will be
12.
7 also, you see. I substitute, I replace the value of y equal to 0 here. X plus 0 equal to 7. So x is equal to 7. It's the same thing. You understand or not? X plus 0 equal to 7. So x equal to 7 is the same thing. Okay. Now we move on. We have the first one already. Okay, we can plot the graph for the first equation. But I'm not going to do the graph first. Later on, I need to solve everything. So I'm going to solve 2x plus y equal to 12. Same thing, I'm going to draw the table of value here. With two values, we'll do x and y. For example, if x is equal to 0. So 2 times 0 plus y is equal to 12. Y is equal to 12, correct? Because 2 times 0 is 0. So y is equal to 12 lah. What about if y is equal to 0? What will be the value of the x? 2x plus 0 equal to 12. So 2x is equal to 12. What is the value of x? X is very good. It is 12 divided by 2. So you will get a 6. Therefore, replace it with a 6. Okay, so from these two tables of value, we can draw the graph already, whereby the x-axis with the level of 0 to 7, at least you have 0 to 7, you see. So I'm going to draw the x-axis. Make sure you use ruler. This is the y-axis. Yeah, it's not straight. I'm not using the ruler right now because I need to save time. We have a few things to learn today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Label it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And don't forget the x, the y, and the origin. So for the y-axis, we must have 0, 7, 12, 0. You must include all of this, meaning that the maximum value is 12. So I'm going to write label until 12. All these mark, you must draw all the marking for this. Because I noticed previously, in the previous year, the students that I've taught, they didn't do the marking. They just simply write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, too fast already. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then they didn't do the marking. That is not correct. So 10 is not enough. I need to have 12, 11, 12. Okay, up to here. So you need the marking. You did the marking. Okay, we are going to plot the first one, x0, y7. So x0 is here, this one, 0, y7, meaning that it's on this line. Okay, and then when y is 0, x is 7. So when y is 0 here, because 0, 1, 2. So 0, y is 7, is right here. Okay, then we can draw the line first. So I'm going to draw the line. Oops, sorry. Okay. Next is this one. When x 0, y equal to 12. So x is 0 is here, y is 12, meaning it's on the y-axis. And then the last one, when y equal to 0, x equal to 6. So it's here, 0, 6. So I draw it. And then I'm going to join using the ruler. Okay, done. So we can see they intersect at one point, right?
Yeah.
Can you see? Okay, then I continue. That one point is actually called a unique solution. Let's look at the description given down here. Linear equation x plus y equal to 7 and 2x plus y equal to 12 are simultaneous linear equation in two variables because both the linear equation have two similar variables. Okay, so you remember this, they must have similar variables. And then the solution of simultaneous linear equation that has one point of intersection is known as unit solution. So if they have one point of intersection, we call it unique solution. This point right here. Okay. Not only unique solution, there could be a few situations. So I let you see the situation given over here. For example, if you have the equation like this, 2x minus 3y equal to negative 6, 4x minus 6y equal to 18, you will get two straight lines like this. But then there's no intersecting. There's no intersection. Do you know the meaning of intersection?
Yeah.
Intersection dalam bahasa Melayu dipanggil apa? Dalam bahasa Melayu dipanggil persilangan. Okay, so if you look at these two lines, there's no intersection. No intersection. Okay, now we look at another example. Then we have two equations again. X plus y equal to 4, 5x plus 5y equal to 20. So when you plot x plus y equal to 4, you get this line. When you plot 5x plus 5y equal to 20, you also get the same line. So we call this overlapping. Whereas the previous one, we call this parallel. Okay? Apa maksud parallel dalam bahasa Melayu? Parallel adalah masih ingatkah masa sekolah rendah kamu belajar? Apa? Yeah, selari, parallel line. So this one I just show you to you as example. You just need to know this. Okay, the condition of both straight line. When the condition of both straight line intersecting, this is like the first one that we did, they intersect at one point. So we called it, the type of solution is unique solution. When you have two parallel lines like this, there's no solution. Tak ada penyelesaian. When they are overlap on the same line, only one line, okay, another one also overlap on it, infinite solution. Infinite maksudnya tidak tertakrif. Okay, is not defined, cannot finish. So you have three types of solution. The one that you are going to learn is the unique solution, whereby you have one unique solution, satu saja solutionnya. Okay, can you remember these three types of solution?
Yes.
Yes, remember, when it comes to straight line that intersect both together, you have unique solution. When you have two parallel straight line, there's no solution sebab mereka tidak bertembung, tak ada solution. If you have two straight line that cut each other here, then you have unique solution. And then the last one is overlap. You have a straight line, but then another one, it overlap on it. So it will be infinite solution. Okay, now we look at how to solve simultaneous linear equation in two variables. So you can see there are three methods to be used. The simultaneous linear equation in two variables can be solved by using the first one, graphical method. This graphical method is the one that I showed you just now for that chicken and ducks. And then we have substitution method. We are going to learn this now. And then we have elimination method. Substitution method dalam bahasa Melayu dipanggil kaedah
penggantian.
Ya, bagus, penggantian. And then elimination method adalah kaedah boleh teka penghapusan. Eliminate maksudnya hapus. So elimination method penghapusan. Okay? Senang saja kaedah kedua-dua kaedah ini. So we look at kaedah penggantian letter because we still have one example on graphical method. Okay, I show you the example here. That is example 11, this one. Okay. Solve the following simultaneous linear equation by using graphical method. So you can see from the question they will request you what kinds of method they want you to use. Okay, so you have two linear equation in two variable, x plus y equal to 6, 2x plus y equal to 8. Is the variable the same? Variable the same? Yes, right? The variable are x and y, so you can solve. Okay, so from here, actually, they did their own table of value. They did their own table of value like just now. They find out the value of x, they find out the value of y. Okay, after that, they plot it on the graph for x plus y equal to 6. So you can see this one. Okay, x plus y equal to 6 is represented by the blue colored line. And then 2x plus y equal to 8 is represented by the red colored line. So this one, they have a solution or not?
Yes.
Yes, right. We call this what? What types of solution? Yes, very good. I heard somebody say that unique solution. Okay, what is the coordinate for this unique solution? Can you read me the coordinate? Can you read the coordinate?
2, 4.
Very good. We always start the coordinate with x coordinate followed by y. So the x coordinate is 2. The y coordinate is 4. Can you see this? X coordinate is 2. Y coordinate is 4. So coordinate, the unique solution is 2, 4. Okay? Therefore, you can look at the solution given on the left over here. From the graph drawn, the point of intersection is 2, 4. Thus, the solution is x equal to 2, y equal to 4. Simple only. Okay? Do you have any question?
No.
No,
No.
Okay, good. Now we are going to continue with the substitution method. It's very interesting for this one. Substitution method. So we look at the steps of how to solve the simultaneous linear equation in two variables using the substitution method. Okay, it might be a lot of wording, but I just explained to you, you understand it first. Express one of the variable in terms of the other variable. Okay, after that you substitute the expression into the other linear equation. After that you solve it, and then you substitute the value obtained into the express equation to find the value of the other variable. I'm sure you don't understand this one, right? The first thing, never mind, the 3 steps over here you can ignore. I'm going to teach you later on. This part, the first thing you have to know, express one of the variable in terms of the other variable. I'm going to show you this. So we look at example 12 over here. Solve the following simultaneous linear equation by using substitution method for x minus 3y equal to 7 and 5x plus 2y equal to 1. So what do you do is we are going to rewrite both of the equation. That is the first thing. You rewrite, Oh, sorry, I changed my ink first. I change color to refresh yourself. Okay, x minus 3y equal to 7. You rewrite it and label as 1. Means this is the first equation. And then this one you rewrite also 5x plus 2y equal to 1. So this will be the second equation. You label it. Okay, maksudnya ini persamaan pertama, ini persamaan kedua. Are you okay?
Yes.
Yes, now this is the first step. So now if you look at the term, hopefully you still remember the word term. For example, if in this linear equation, we have 3 terms. 1, 2, 3. Same with this one. 1, 2, 3. Now you identify which one is the simplest term. Simplest maksudnya paling mudah. Simplest term. Yang ada variable. So you have to compare x, 3y, 5x, 2y. Which one is the simplest term? Simplest is x because the value is 1. Okay, that is the clue. So this x from x minus 3y equal to 7 is from the first equation. So I'm going to write down from number 1 here. This is the step you have to memorize. From equation 1, you can just write down from 1. X. Okay, we are going to find out the x. So I'm going to send the negative 3y to the right. X is equal to 7. You copy down first. When I send the negative 3y to the right, it becomes positive 3y. Okay, so that is the meaning for the first step over here. Express one of the variable in terms of the other variable. So we have two variable over here. We express one of the variable in terms of another variable like this. This is the first step. We express x in terms of y. That is the meaning over here. So far, do you have any question? And keep talking.
No.
No,
No.
Okay. The purpose why we want to solve this, the purpose is we want to find the value of x, we want to find the value of y. That is the purpose we solve it. So for example, if you look at this expression over here, do you know what is the value of x already? Don't know, right? If we know the value of x, they will give you the number exactly like just now. X is equal to 2, so you solve it. Y is equal to 4, you have solved it. But right now, our x and our y, we don't know what is the answer. That's why we need to solve it to find out the value of x and y. Are you okay?
Yes.
I just continue. So after you have expressed one of the variable in terms of the other, then we are going to continue the label over here. We are going to form up. This one I consider the third equation. Okay, so this one you must follow the rule. The first equation, second, and the third. So from the third right now, we are going to substitute the third one into the second one. So I'm going to write down the word substitute. And you got to remember, substitute. I'm going to substitute 3 into 2. Why 2? Why 2? Because this equation, I get it from 1. If you substitute the same equation into 1, you won't be able to solve it. That's why you must substitute into another different equation, which is 2. So if you substitute into 2, you'll be able to solve it. Okay, one more thing. If you get the third equation from the second equation, you need to substitute into which one? You listen to my question again. If you get the third equation from the second equation here, then you are going to substitute the third equation into which one?
First.
You have to substitute into one, the different one. Because just now I said, if you get from number 2, the third equation here, you get from number 2, then you have to substitute into the other one, or else you cannot solve it. Okay, you don't have to worry right now because this is the beginning. Okay, usually students will be confused. What is the teacher doing? Don't worry, I'm going to show you the next step. We go through another example later on, then you will understand what is happening. Okay, substitute 3 into 2. I'm going to substitute this 3 into 2. How to substitute? We are going to substitute the value of x into the x here. Okay, so I can write already 5x plus 2y. So the x will be 7 plus 3y. I think I use different colors to indicate for you clearly. 5 times 7 plus 3y. Plus, I continue with this one because the x I substitute with 7 plus 3y. Okay, and then I'm going to continue with 2y equal to 1. So from here, you can see the only remaining of the variable is y. Okay, we are going to solve to find out the value of y. This is 2. Okay, expand. 5 times 7 equal to what? 5 times 7 is? 5 times 7 equal to what? Nobody can answer. 35. Very good. Okay, and then what about 5 times 3y?
15.
5 times 3y, 15y, right? Okay, I undo this one. So this will be 35 plus 15y. Okay, 5 times 7, 35, 5 times 3y, 15y. So the rest we just copy down.
35.
Plus 2y equal to 1. Okay, then we group the like terms together and then send the number to the right. So the term that we have is 15y plus 2y. How much is 15y plus 2y? 17y, right? Okay, equal to the one I copied down first. So I need to bring this to the right. Positive 35, I send it to the right, becomes negative 35. So 1 minus 35 is negative 30. How much?
34.
Correct, negative 34. So 17y is negative 34. Y is negative 34 divide by 17. Why divide? Because this is times over here. Okay, so now you can see we can simplify it. 17 times 1, 17. 17 times 2, 34. So the remaining answer is negative 2. Okay, meaning we have got the answer for the y. Y is negative 2. Okay, so after you get the answer for y over here, you are going to keep labeling. So our labeling just now is 1, 2, 3. The next one will be 4. You label it as 4. This is the fourth equation, meaning the y is negative 2. So you have found y. Have you found x? Not yet, right? We haven't found x, right? Now we are going to substitute the fourth equation into 1 or 2 or 3 to get the value of x. So I want you to observe carefully. If I want to substitute the value of y into this y over here, will it be easier to get? Or if I substitute into this y, is it easy to calculate? Or I substitute into this y, would it be easy to get the value of x? So among these three equations, which one is the easiest for me to get the value of x?
Equation 3.
Equation 3, because the x is already the subject over here, we can get the answer straight away. So I'm going to substitute number 4 into number 3. That's why I'm going to write the step over here like this. Substitute 4 into 3. So I write down, substitute 4 into 3. Okay, so the 3 that we have is x equal to 7 plus 3y. I copy down, x equal to 7 plus 3y. Because we substitute the y here is negative 2 into the y over here. So I'm going to replace the y with negative 2. Can you see? Can you see? X is equal to 7 plus 3y, but then we substitute the y is negative 2 into this y here. So the x is equal to 7 plus 3 times negative 2, so that we can get the value of x. Okay, so we are going to solve the equation right now. It will be 7 plus 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. So next one will be positive times negative. How much is positive times negative? Positive times negative. Yes, very good. It's equal to 7 minus 6. So 7 minus 6 equal to how much?
1.
Yes, done already. So lastly, you can just answer. Therefore, x equal to 1 and y equal to negative 2. That's the answer. Okay, it's very long, isn't it? So this is the first time you do this. I'm going to show you another example using the substitution method. So far, do you have any question from all of this first?
No.
So far,
I
not
don't
yet.
understand.
Okay, I'm going to use this
I don't
question.
understand.
I'm going to use this question using substitution method. So let's see. I write down the equation first. That is the first step. X plus y equal to 6. I label it with 1. First equation. Second, 2x plus y equal to 8. This is second equation. Okay. What are we going to do here? We want to find what?
Simplest form.
We want to find the value of x and y. We want to find the value of x and y. Okay, this is using the substitution method. So now, which one is the simplest term? Now, I'm looking for the simplest term first. We have a few simplest term over here, isn't it?
Yeah.
We have x, y, and y over here as the simplest term. So it's up to you which one you want to use. You can use from the second equation. You also can use from the first equation. Okay, I assume we take this one, the simplest one. So from equation 1, I'm going to express the value of x in terms of y. So x equal to 6. Send the y over becomes
Minus y.
minus y. So this will be, make it longer, the third equation. Don't write down short like this. I ever have a student write down short like this. Cannot, because it will become minus. So you have to make it longer so that it represents this is the third equation. Or you can use dotted line like this. But usually I just use a straight line. It's faster. So I'm going to substitute the third into which one? Substitute 3 into
2.
Yes, very good. You substitute into 2 because you get this from 1. Okay, so substitute into 2. It will be 2 times x. Now, you see your x is 6. I use other color. Your x is 6 minus y. So over here, the x will be 6 minus y. Okay, the rest you just copy down. Plus y equal to 8. Can or not? Can or not? Can, right? Okay, now you can see the equation. All of it becomes y already, so we can solve it. Okay, when the variable is the same, we can solve already. So this bracket means multiply. 2 times 6 equal to what? 2 times 6 is 12, correct. And then 2 times negative y is negative 2y. Copy down the rest and then solve it. So now I'm going to solve this part here. Negative 2y plus y equal to how much?
dy.
No. Negative 2y plus y. Different sign, what do you do? Different sign, you have to look for the bigger number, right? Which one is having the bigger number? So you copy the sign. The sign is negative. Then you minus. 2 minus 1 equal to? 1, correct. So it's negative 1y and it's equal to negative y. Okay. So over here, it is negative y. I use green. Negative y equal to 8. Now, I need to send the 12 over to the right. It will become what here? Yes, very good. Negative 12. So 8 minus 12 is negative. Because the number is bigger, right?
Negative
12 minus
4.
8 equal to 4. So negative y equal to negative 4. Y is equal to
4.
4, correct. So we get the answer for y already. This will be the 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth equation. Okay, we got the y. Now we want to find the x. So among these three, which one is easier to get x?
Number 3.
Actually, 3 is the easiest because we want to get x. You see, the x is already the subject itself. If you set 2, later on, after you substitute the value of y, you still have to send the x over to the right to solve it. So there will be more steps. Okay, so what you do over here, we are going to substitute into the third equation. Okay, so I write down substitute. You always have to write all these words. You cannot simplify it. Substitute the fourth equation into 3. Okay, so you can see we are going to substitute the value of the y here into the y of the third equation here. Okay, so it will be x equal to 6 minus the y is 4. Very good. Okay, because of the y is 4 over here, we substitute to this. So the x is equal to 2. Then lastly, you answer the question. Therefore, x is equal to 2, y is equal to 4. So you can check back the answer. X equal to 2, y equal to 4 just now. You see our answer over here? x2, y4, right? It's the same thing. So besides using the graph, you can also use the substitution method. Okay? Do you have any question?
No.
No?